Alright. Hello. Um, I don't know, I just ran across something crazy. Um, Somebody just like straight up like talking about Benjamin Franklin on how he was like they were using his quote. And these are good people, and I'm not even going to mention the channel. These are good people who are trying to get the truth out there. But I did have to say something, just to say something in general. Like, they reference NASA, which NASA lies. I'm pretty sure we've all come to that conclusion. And then, like, they mention, like, okay, Benjamin Franklin had some awesome quote. I don't even remember what the stupid quote was, but he made something sound super awesome. And I was, like, the only one, like, everyone was, like, hating in the comment section about Benjamin Franklin, like hating, but no one brought up the Hellfire Club. Okay. So I want you guys in the comment section to like correct me. But as far as my knowledge is concerned, um, he was a member of the Hellfire Club, which was pretty much like they made it into like a secret society, but it was honestly just a fucking whorehouse. Like, pardon my French, but it was a fucking whorehouse. So, like, you guys are like, oh, this person's a patriot. Dude, it was legit just a whorehouse, and they just had secret codes and secret. It was a secret society, but at the end of the day, it was, quite frankly, a whorehouse. So, I just figured I'd say that, and no one wants to talk about it. No one wants to hear. Benjamin Franklin was a member of the Hellfire. Uh, yeah, it was like Hellfire Society or Hellfire Club, and then another thing too, like they did like an archaeological dig under his house. Apparently, there was like a bunch of dead babies, like dead kids. I say babies because I'm getting up there in the years, and yeah, there was a bunch of dead kids, like just their remains underneath his house. So, am I the only one seeing this? And I want to be corrected. I want to be corrected in the comment section. Um, but I thought it was odd that no one mentioned that like the whole Hellfire thing, the whole. Apparently, too, another thing, too, that I thought was fucked up. Like I said, I don't care if this gets demonetized or whatever. Because I do use language like a sailor. But, uh, hang on. I got lost in train of thought. But, what was I going to say? Okay. I know that everyone's frustrated with YouTube right now. And a lot of people are getting demonetized and Adpocalypse, and we got all this crazy stuff with Uncle Michael, Michael Jackson. I think that whole thing is honestly a scam. Like, you got messed with as a kid, and then you're gonna wait like 20 years, something like that, to say something about it, and then the guy's already dead, which is crazy. He's dead, and then that's when you say something about it. And I notice how they're all making like bank off of it. And dude, here's the thing, like I don't even care. I like heavy metal and like Motorhead. If you actually watch some of my other videos, like I like Motorhead, like stuff like that. So I'm not even really that big of a fan of Michael, but he was okay. So he was weird. I do think on behalf of Michael, I do say this, which I think is fucked up. Like, he used to sleep in the bed with, like, kids and stuff. But, like, to me, that's not weird with my kid. You know, my mom used to sleep in the bed with me. I used to take naps with my dad, you know. To me, that's not weird. With your own kid, your own bloodline. But, like, I do think that should have been a common sense thing of, like, hey, I probably shouldn't sleep in the bed with someone else's kid. And I don't know, I've always been real weird about that, but to me that's like common sense. Don't do that, you know? It's just common courtesy, common sense, you know. Um I don't know, I'm real weird about my kids and or my kid, and I'm real weird about my wife, you know. Like to me, like the other day I had someone who was like kinfolk uh, just straight up like slap my wife on the ass. And I'm like, I even had to call him out, like, what are you doing? Like, you just slapped my wife on the ass. I still love you. I want to punch you in the face right now, but like, it's my wife. Like, what are you doing? You just gonna slap her on the ass like she's yours, like you own her, or like I don't know. That was real weird, but I let it go. You know, just let it go. But just weird stuff like that. You know, I mean, I get that we all got to be careful and we all got to look out for each other. But yeah, someone I don't know, somebody like they were called they keep quoting and I'm not calling out channels or whatever, but they keep saying that they're truthers, and then they quoted Benjamin Franklin, and I'm like, you guys realize like that dude was a member of the Hellfire Club, and like straight up from the evidence like murdered kids with some weird shit and then like buried them under his house, like you know, and hopefully it's wrong, you know, but I do know that Benjamin Franklin was also a double agent during the Revolutionary War with England and us. I say us because I'm American, but I do know that too, that got found out that he was a double agent, kind of like Aleister Crowley. And honestly, he was like a Freemason. And my thing is with Freemasons, like is they literally take vows that they have to lie to you about. They have to lie to you, and they say it's to make men better. It's vows to make men better, and like, but my thing is like, dude, I've tried to talk to Freemasons and just be like, what's it about, man? Because I'm hearing a lot of weird shit about y'all, and like I said, quite frankly, I'm gonna speak frank, but I mean, I've heard shit about them fucking goats and like trafficking children with like Shriner hospitals. The only way to become a like Shriner is you have to be like 33rd degree. It's just a lot of weird shit that I'm hearing, and I don't know. I think it's crazy because like the actual innocent ones are the ones that get focused on as far as like the court system and like the good ones, the actual good ones are the ones that get focused on, and the rotten apples in the bunch. It's like no one notices, you know. Um, but what do I know? I'm a white male. You know, I was abused by a woman, and every time I tell that story, like people laugh at me. You got beat up by a woman, and she was half your size, and yep. So I don't know, and another thing too, like Like I've been a bartender for like 6 years. Well, 6 or 7, about, yeah, 6 years. And I go through like the whole pee test thing, and they cut my hair, and they gotta watch me pee, and like they gotta watch me pull my penis out, and the whole thing is very degrading. And and honestly, I'm not hiding shit anymore. I'm gonna say something too. Like, I got put into Eastern State, and they literally stripped me down naked in a room, and it's like, this is my body. This is my body and my wife's body. Like, I'm not a porn star. I'm not some, lot lizard. This is my body, and you're making me get naked, and you got to take pictures, and I mean, they're straight up, like, they're holding like cameras up to your penis and everything. I don't know if anyone watching this has ever been uh, put into an institution, but it was uncalled for, man. They made me take my wedding ring off, and it just made me mad. And I said, at least let me have my wedding ring. Because I kind of put my foot down and was like, dude, you can take all my other rings, because I like rings, which I'm not wearing any right now, but I've always liked rings, but it's like, at least let me keep my wedding ring. Can you at least let me keep my wedding ring? I don't think that's too much to ask for. For me to wear a wedding ring, and because I don't know who they're putting me with. I could be put with anyone, and sadly, the poor thing, I call her a poor thing. I don't mean that like in a bad derogatory way, but the poor girl that was sick in the head, sitting next to me, like, she was like flirting with me and everything, and I'm like, I felt bad. I don't know. It's like, I just, yeah, I don't know. I'm weird about myself, and I'm weird about my family, and I'm weird about my body. That's my temple. I think the Bible says it's that your body is your temple. I mean, I have one tattoo, and honestly, it's a freaking clover. It's a tiny little clover. That's my tattoo. And it took me 3 years. 3 years. Just to finally be like, I am permanently putting this on me. And of course, I got the tiniest tattoo. Because you get all these like big huffy tough men that say, oh, tattoos don't hurt. Yeah, they fucking do. Like, for you to say a tattoo doesn't hurt. And anyone who's watching and never had a tattoo, like, if imagine it this way, like, pretty much like you're just like taking a wasp by the wings and just letting it sting you in the same spot for like, I don't know, like 2 hours, something stupid like that. Like, it fucking hurts. And if you can't say, hey, that doesn't hurt, like, you're just dumb. And I've even watched oh, listen to this shit. I watched this crazy video. Hey, shout out to Cinnamon Toast Ken. Um, that's where I came across it. It was this chick. She got a tattoo around her anus, which I'm using the proper term, but she got a tattoo around her anus, and she's like, oh, it feels good. And it's like, oh, no, that does not feel good. Like, you're getting literally a tattoo around your anus, like one of the most sensitive spots. But, like, her face, too, like, she was, like, trying to be so hardcore, like, this doesn't hurt. And it's like, dude, I know that freaking hurts, man. That has to hurt. I'm sorry. Which I told you this channel is not like kid friendly, but Apparently another thing too with YouTube, which I watched Truth Stream, um, and apparently a lot of certain words like trigger uh, demonetization. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and just say those words right now. That way, this video gets demonetized, and hopefully none of you see it. I want them to demonetize this video. That way, you guys don't get to see it. Um, ISIS, Syria, Iran. 9/11 was an inside job. Jet fuel does not melt steel beams. We never went to the moon. We never landed on the moon. Um, yeah. So, I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to die in my sleep by, like, weird 33rd degree Freemasons trying to kill me or something. Um, yeah, I just don't care. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But y'all be careful because there is some sick freaks out there that run the government, and I'm not saying all of them are. I'm not saying all of them are, but there's a lot of judges, there's a lot of cops, there's a lot of we're kind of honestly at this point like a martial law type situation, and my thing is like, my wife gets on me all the time. I leave my door unlocked. Because I want you to bust in my, I want you to bust in my door. I want you to. Because when you bust in, you're gonna get hurt bad. But, the sad thing is I have nothing to hide. I have nothing that I'm doing bad. It's just, you guys are so worried about me, and it's like, dude, there's a lot of other people out there that's doing a lot of fucked up shit that you should be worried about besides me. My thing is, I laugh to keep from crying. I just watch and I'm like, you got all these other people doing fucked up shit to your kids, to your brothers and sisters, and you're focused on me. I have no connections. I'm not a part of a secret society. I'm nothing, dude. I make sandwiches for a living. That's my job. And you're focused on me. And you got all these other people out there doing all this crazy stuff right under your nose. And you're so focused on me. I went to court the other day and I was kind of insulted. Somebody said that they thought I was fucked up at court. No, I'm not fucked up. And then what they did was they did a drug test on me. They cut my hair, part of my hair in the back, and then they did a pee test on me. And they're like, "Oh, everything came back clean. You're not fucked up." I know I wasn't fucked up. I know I wasn't fucked up. Well, we just had suspicion that you were fucked up. Yeah, because you all are focusing on me. You're focusing on me. And you got all these other people doing this crazy shit. Benjamin fucking Franklin had dead kids buried under his house, and you're focusing on me. And sadly, as funny as it sounds, like, I don't know, I have a funny bone still in my body. So, like, I have a sense of humor. And I'll fuck with people and, like, try to make them feel uncomfortable around me just because I want them to focus on me. Because I know I have nothing to hide and I'm not doing anything bad. So I want them to. Like, I purposely look as sketchy as possible. I went and bought a hat. It was a Dabber Hashery, this local like head shop in town. So I went and bought a hat, and I even told the person there, I said, I want to look as sketchy as possible and make as many people uncomfortable as possible. Like wearing a trench coat and... Because it's hilarious. It's hilarious watching the cops and stuff like follow you and like they're freaked out and it's like, dude, somebody could be strangling somebody right up the road and you're focused on me because of the way I look. And I laugh to keep from crying, but it's like, dude, you're following me, you're spying on me, you're doing all this shit to me, and it's like, there's somebody legit probably killing someone right up the road and you're focusing on me. You're wasting your time on me. So, yeah, you gotta fuck with them though. They're so, sadly, the wolves out there, the law enforcement and stuff, like, sadly, they are so focused on the innocent ones. And there's murder and rape and this new job I have. Let me go ahead and talk about that too. Like this new job I have, I literally just sit there and watch drug deals happen right outside the window, like every day, all day. And lot lizards, like they're straight up like banging dudes and getting dropped off and picked up and everything. And I'm just watching it. And I got cops that come in and out, and they're like focusing on me, you know. And sadly, the only thing is, like, I'm either sick or tired, and they're like, "This guy's got to be fucked up," and I'm just like literally waiting on them, making their sandwich or ringing them in and stuff, and I'm just looking over at this like illegal crime going on. And I look at him and I laugh, and they're like, well, why would he look at me? Why would he laugh? Because I'm looking and laughing at you. Because this crime right over here is going on. And you are so focused on me that you don't even see it. That they're picking up prostitutes and dropping off prostitutes and doing drug deals. And you are so focused on me that you're not even seeing all this jazz over there. It's crazy. And I laugh because I'm laughing at you guys. I'm laughing at you guys because it's hilarious to me. And they're like, well, maybe you should work for us. I don't want to work for you. I don't. I see no value in money. I don't make money off this channel, and I don't make a whole lot of money, but I see no value in it because when you get too much money, you're doing money is the root of all evil, is what Jesus said. And I'm not even a Christian, but that man, if it was even a real person, that man had a lot of good shit to say. And just pay attention. So, I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. I just had to get that off my chest. About Benjamin Franklin. Like he was like some big patriot or something. That's like George Washington too. Everyone quotes him on how awesome of a patriot he was. And it's like, the dude was like 33rd degree Freemason and a racist. He was a slave owner. You know, my beautiful wife, she's got a little bit of black in her. And not even, she's got the tiniest little bit to where you could barely even notice it. And that's like, to me, like, somebody could be hating in the comment section about, well, you're white. You wouldn't even know that I got a little bit of Native American in me. But you can't see it. But I mean, that's something that I take pride in. You know, and today's St. Pat's. I take pride in my Irish heritage. And it's like a bad thing to be proud of your heritage. And I think that's crazy. And it's 2 a.m. right now. And I think it's crazy because it's like all lives matter. And Haha, people hate hearing that. All lives matter. All of them. And the crazy thing is like, it's so stupid because that's such a simple phrase. All lives matter. They're talking about cops. They're talking about black people. They're talking about white people, Native Americans. All of them matter. We're all people. We are all people. That's it. We're all people. We all poop. We all bleed. We all spit. We all sneeze. We all smell funny. We all fart. That's the crazy part that they don't get. People put up blue light bulbs in their outdoor light. Blue lives matter. No, I'm not saying blue lives don't matter. I'm saying all lives matter. All of them. But y'all be real careful on what you read and what you say and what you do. We are living in a police state. And I'm not talking about the physical police. I'm just saying it's almost like martial law at this point. And we all got to be real careful. Not so much. I don't worry about other people. I feel bad for the person that comes in to my house or the person that tries to fuck my wife. I feel bad for you. I legit feel bad for you if you try to fuck my wife or try to get me or mess with my kid. I feel bad for you. But you all be careful in general, like just with yourselves and stuff, because this is a dangerous, weird world. And I don't know, I'm not saying it's the end times or the apocalypse, but it's getting definitely weird around. It's getting weird in America, definitely. And the thing is, like, just do not mess with me, guys. William Cooper said that he would die on his doorstep. And my thing is, you have to come inside my house and try to fuck with my wife or my kid or my family or anyone. Try to mess with me. And the thing is, I'm not the type of guy that's like, oh, I bear arms, I have a gun. No, I will make it a slow and painful process if you try to hurt my family. Alright, I'm done. Before I say too much. Love y'all. Y'all be careful. Have a good night.